Okay, peeps, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the price upside potential for GXLM, or the Grayscale Stellar Lumens Trust. Let's get it. So as you guys can see on the charts here, we have GXLM pulled up. Why am I bringing up this video, and why am I doing a video about this particular trust or ETF through Grayscale? Well, we actually had a comment from a subscriber or a non-subscriber, not really sure which, asking us to do a video on these or an analysis on these. So we're going to do it for you here, buddy. Excuse me if I don't get your name right. I believe it's Ravi Maharaj. Asked for some TA on GXLM and basically Solana and Zcash versions of the Grayscale Trust. So we're going to go ahead and do one today. Shout out to you. We do read the comments, just so you guys know. This is proof that we are reading your comments. If you guys have requests, let us know and we'll do something, okay? So anyways, this is a Stellar Lumens version of, or Grayscale version of Stellar Lumens. Just so you guys know, full disclosure, we do not actually own any GXLM. We only currently own LTCN and BCHG. Reason being is because we have GXLM on our watch list, but we're not buying it currently because, as you guys can see, there was this huge, massive pop. And basically what we would want to see was, what we would like to see is the price come back down to the support levels to buy. So anyways, let's get into the actual price analysis here. So as you guys can see, the MACD has been moving up. We had this bear cross here earlier. We'll switch over to another chart real quick just to kind of show you just how significant the MACD really is in terms of price movement. So if we, you really have to kind of zoom out here, but as you guys can see, the MACD had a bear cross up here somewhere, and pretty much the price of LTCN went down after that. I guess probably a better instrument to use the MACD for would be the S&P. So as you guys can see, we had a bull cross here on the S&P on the MACD, and the price pretty much had already bottomed out before that. And as you guys know, we went up about 900 points. And then we had a bear cross here, or a death cross on the MACD on the weekly time frame, and we got rejected off support and went down about 400 points. So there's some pretty high statistical relevance to the MACD being used as an indicator. But as for the price of Grayscale XLM, if we take a measured move here from the bottom, you can see that even after this drop, it's still currently up 378%, or roughly about a little over 4x, maybe as much as almost a 5x. But it's also down a lot since the previous peak. It's down about 64%. So from the current price to the most recent high, you're talking about a 2.5x on your money. And from the current swing low, which we don't actually know if this is a swing low yet, we won't know until it reverses, to the high, we'll say the body close of the high, you're taking a look at potentially as much as 3.5x. So Grayscale Stellar Lumens versus the actual Stellar Lumens, which one would we buy? Well, personally, we did actually have some XLM, the actual Stellar Lumens of the last bull run. We made out like bandits. We made roughly about a 6.5x on our money. I believe we bought it like about 10 cents and sold out around 60-ish cents. We can actually go ahead and pull that up here on the chart. I do not have XLM in the watch list here, so we're going to have to find one. We'll go with XLM US dollar. That's actually not what I wanted to do, so give me a second here. So GXLM, and switch this chart to XLM in the dollar. There we go. All right, so we're gonna have to really zoom out here to take a look at things. Yeah, as you guys can see here on the price and the MACD, it's pretty much a solid indicator as to when the potential top could be. But as you guys see from the previous peak high on XLM, the peak was at about 80 cents. We'll just say for the body close, it was about 68 cents. And the current price is at 10 cents. So when we compare the two next to each other, I mean, from the current price of Stellar Lumens, uh, for the grayscale version, if we want to measure the current price to the previous peak, you're taking a look at maybe no more than a 4x, maybe a 4.5x at the absolute most. And that's assuming that Stellar Lumens does not break its previous all-time high. If it does, then it could go much higher. But you got to understand with these altcoins, a lot of these altcoins, if they do end up pumping in the next bull run, some of them may surpass their all-time highs and some of them may not. Stellar Lumens is one of those cryptocurrencies that did not. Well, okay, maybe it did surpass its previous all-time highs. I could be looking at this wrong, but I don't think there's enough historical data here. I'm pretty sure Stellar Lumens topped out at around the same area as the previous bull market. Let's actually see if we can find. Yeah, there we go. So as you guys can see here, the Stellar Lumens native crypto did not top out higher than the previous bull market. But if we take a look at something like Mana, you guys can see that. Let's actually try to find a different chart here. No? Okay. Maybe we'll go with the Coinbase one. Nope, that's also not working. So sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find some historical data here that would actually give us some relevance as to the previous peak of. Okay, so as you guys can see here, Mana is one of those altcoins that did end up popping off past all-time highs. The reason being is because the metaverse got brought up, and Decentraland is basically a metaverse cryptocurrency. So as you guys can see, based on price action, the some of these altcoins will actually pump past previous all-time highs, and some of them will not. Some of them will go to their all-time highs on a second run. Some of them will die in the bear market and just never come back. They'll basically be dead altcoins, and they will have no upside appreciation in the following bull markets. So we have metrics for looking at that, which we'll get into in another video. But we don't own any currently XLM. If we were going to buy XLM, we would not buy the Grayscale Trust. Reason being is because the native XLM has a much higher upside potential here than the GXLM. Not that there's anything wrong with owning GXLM, but if we were to compare the two, just say they both are, the GXLM tops out at 80 cents and it's currently at 10 cents. You're taking a look at an 8x on your money. If GXLM were to top out, you're taking a look at as much as maybe 4 to 4.5x on your money. Let's just say you put a couple $1,000 into this thing and you made a 4.5x. So you're still going to make pretty good money. But again, if you ended up buying the native cryptocurrency, which in my opinion has, in this particular comparison, has a much higher upside, you would be taking a look at, on a couple $1,000, as much as possibly 16,000. And again, this is not financial advice. You guys do what you want to with your own money. Do your own research. Okay, like Warren Buffett says, don't invest in anything you don't understand. But from our perspective and what we think between comparing the two, if we were going to buy one or the other, we would probably buy the native XLM over GXLM. And again, one more time to reiterate, the reason being is with crypto, we're doing basically a side-by-side comparison between the trust and the native cryptocurrency. Reason being is because if we're going to invest our money, we want to get the maximum potential return out of whatever we're investing into. As you guys can see here with Litecoin, the current level is current price is about $60. All-time high is about 400. So you're taking a look at maybe as much as a 7x on that. Compared to LTCN, it's at $5, and the all-time high is at, well, basically around $500, $450 to $500. So maybe you're looking at as much as maybe a 90 to 100x. So in this case, we would buy LTCN because the upside potential is much greater and the risk is much lower. GXLM has already popped off quite a bit. We don't really want to be buying GXLM when it's already moved up like this. We kind of want to buy in this area right here. And again, there's plenty of options in crypto, so there's plenty of quality, I would say quality altcoins out there that are not complete crap coins that you could buy that would be at better prices. So anyways, if y'all have any thoughts, let us know down below in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. If you want to see any more of this, give us some suggestions. We'll try to see what we can do for you guys. And please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all later. Peace.